Welcome back to every naval battle in history. In this battle, we tackle the second major naval engagement between the Vandals and the Romans, fought off what is today Santa Pola in Spain, sometimes referred to as the Battle of Elche, but more widely referred to as the Battle of Cartagena, because it was fought off the shore of the Roman province of Hispania Carthaginensis, which very broadly translates as the bit of Spain settled from Carthage. Last episode, we looked at the similarities between the Vandal kingdom and the vanquished Carthage. If you want an explanation as to how a bunch of German barbarians went from nearly nothing to masters of the seas, you could do worse than to theorise about the Carthaginians' descendants quietly biding their time these past centuries. The score so far between the Roman Empire and the Vandal king Gaiseric can be summed up as: Gaiseric captures the Roman breadbasket in North Africa in 439, and Roman Italy was now on borrowed time, unable to feed itself from its available resources. Gaiseric sacks Rome in 455. Then the Romans under the barbarian warlord Ricimer beat a Vandal raiding force at sea off Corsica in 456. Gaiseric was not present for that. So far, things are leaning pretty heavily in Gaiseric's favour. Let's pause for a moment and talk about the ships in use at this time. The transition in language is on from Liburna to Dromon, but they're basically the same thing at this time. Relatively small open vessels with a single row of oars down either side. The old-style ram is phasing out in favour of a spur, which can more easily ride over enemy oars to cut them, but as importantly doesn't take as much expensive bronze and doesn't mess with the stability of the ship to the same extent. But compared to the quinqueremes of previous eras and the monsters of Hellenic times, these ships are small beer. Polynesian war canoes are much more impressive vessels than these barely glorified longboats. But that's what you get for centuries-long naval holidays. You've got to start over. In 457, Majorian became the Western Roman Emperor, and very much the last good emperor Rome, as opposed to the Eastern Empire, would know. Reconquering lost territories, reforming coinage, reforming taxation to tackle the senatorial class and their tax evasion. Sorry, what? He's messing both with the money and with the people who have the money. Do you think this will end well for him? Working his way with astonishing pace through a very long list of problems that needed solving, Majorian decided to reconquer North Africa from Gaiseric and the Vandals. This was going to need a bigger navy. He'd got 300 ships together in either the spring of 460 or 461, who can say, not historians. This had attracted the attention of Gaiseric, possibly not least because the fleet was being built up in territory the Vandals had called home not that long before. Gaiseric managed the rare double of surprising the Roman leadership with his attack, while at the same time having bribed in secret other Roman captains to change sides. He also used fire to good effect in this battle, which won't be the last time. It was, it would seem, a complete obliteration of Majorian's dearly paid-for naval forces. Majorian retreated to Italy and decided to receive ambassadors from the Vandals, no doubt to discuss the price of grain shipments. The year after Majorian's defeat at sea, Ricimer, working with the wealthy aristocrats Majorian's reforms had displeased, caught up with him at Tortona. This ended a weird game of cat and mouse where the notional emperor was effectively on the run from Ricimer's forces. Majorian was tortured and beaten for 5 days, apparently just for the hell of it, before being beheaded. Ricimer told the Roman public Majorian had died of natural causes, but no one seems to have believed him. Which goes to show that a naval defeat off the coast of Spain could end the life and career of the last bright star of the Western Roman Empire. But Gaiseric was not done yet. Strap in, folks, we've got lots more to cover as we take on every naval battle in history. Smash those like and subscribe buttons, ring that bell, you don't want to get left behind.